Francis and the cover story this week have something in common. The Pope is calling for an ecological conversion in a sweeping new encyclical on the environment. Among other things, he calls for renewable fuel subsidies and energy efficiency. On the Business Courier front page centerpiece this week, the special People You Should Know section focuses on leaders in the fields of energy and green business. Through conversations with 20 local leaders in the field, the Business Courier discovered how energy is produced, used, and saved are key parts of the green equation. The development of alternative sources like solar is a huge part, but just as important is how quickly traditional energy companies incorporate these greener technologies and bring them to scale. That's happening in at least 3 ways: new beefed-up storage systems, smart grid technology, and creative alternatives. We couldn't have all 20 green energy leaders on the program, so we chose one to represent the group. Heather Curlis is president of Greener Stock, which bills itself as a greener, one-of-a-kind resource and design center, specializing in natural, non-toxic, and eco-friendly products for homes and businesses. The company offers services including architectural design, lead green consultation, salvaged material sourcing, and water energy efficiency. For more on the business of being green, Heather joins Business Courier publisher Jamie Smith in the studio. Jamie and Heather.
Thanks, Peg. Heather, thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
And congratulations for being one of the 20 people to know in this industry.
Thank you.
Tell me what interested you in this industry? Why'd you go there?
Well, I originally became interested in green building when I was getting my master's degree out in Seattle, Washington. And that was during a time where everything was kind of new online. It was more about the technology, less about the materials. And then as I grew as an architect and started learning more, realized there were more materials available in the industry, yet here in Cincinnati they were not really available to a lot of the people who perhaps were looking for them. So in 2009 I developed the business model for Greener Stock, where we bring greener, more environmentally friendly materials to the marketplace here in Cincinnati.
To make it possible for you to be green.
Right.
Well, tell me some of the economic benefits of sustainability and going green. What are some of them that builders can use?
Right. Well, from our perspective, we focus mainly on interior finishes. Okay. We look for materials that are sourced fairly locally. The LEED green building system looks for things that are within 500 miles. Consider those as a regional product. So we have a number of hardwood flooring suppliers, tile suppliers, even countertop suppliers that are within that 500 miles that can meet that criteria. So, you know, we're reducing the embodied energy in those materials because they aren't having to be shipped from longer distances.
Any new technologies out there that that are really making it into the green building world, or the green business world, I should say?
Right. You know, one of the ones that is kind of close to home to me, because I recently visited the plant at Somerset Hardwood Flooring in Somerset, Kentucky, near Lake Cumberland. They are continuing to increase the efficiency of the amount of wood that they can use out of a log. Okay. So at this plant, they have lasers that read the material as it comes through the line, and they can, only take out the smallest pieces of bad parts of the wood as possible, so then they can maximize the amount of yield. So not a lot of waste for flooring, but then everything else is used to either power the kilns that heat the kilns to dry the wood, or they turn it into pellets that you can use in high-efficiency furnaces. Well, it's
very interesting. I was very interested in reading the story. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll just keep watching the great things that you do.
Great, thank you.
All right, thanks a lot.